The vision of the Theravada Institute. The Buddha's teachings, the foremost guideline for the attainment of the ultimate bliss, the nirvana, were brought to Sri Lanka during the reign of Emperor Ashoka. Arahat Mahinda, the son of the mighty righteous Indian emperor, introduced pure teachings of the Buddha, known as Theravada, to the island nation, where it formulated the legacy of Maggavihari, which pervaded the rays of spirituality into various countries for centuries. Teachings of the Buddha are profound but practical, should be experienced personally with direct wisdom. Correctly learning the dhamma is the key to this direct experience. For thousands of years, the tradition of Theravada has maintained modes of teaching and preserved the discourses of the Buddha to prosperity. These modes of Buddhist education are still followed by thousands of monks in Myanmar. However, unfortunately, with the elapsing of time, amidst difficult circumstances, in Sri Lanka, these archaic methods of tutelage found their way to extinction. The International Institute of Theravada is a monk training center for the spiritual and academic development of Buddhist monks based on Theravada teachings. It educates monks irrespective of their sect or nikaya and other differences. Any monk who resides at his institute is ought to abide with the training rules recommended by the Buddha.
The institute will conduct few academic training courses in various levels. The first and foremost being the Nissaya Muttaka training course, which runs for 6 years, covering the subjects of Vinaya, Suttanta, Abhidhamma, Samatha, Vipassana, Pali and the history of Sasana. Extra attention will be given to train and teach monks in the formal acts of Vinaya, which we call Vinaya Kammas, which are utterly necessary for the continuation, unbroken continuation of the monk's lineage.
The practice of Samatha and Vipassana meditation will be done on a daily basis, facilitating the students to experience the learnt theories in real life.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. ගුරුවරයා සහ ශිෂ්‍යයන් අන්ධකාරයේ ඉඳිමින් සරූපාර්ථ වශයෙන් සහ පාලි වශයෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. ඒකට තමයි රාත්‍රී වාචනය කියලා කියන්නේ.
In addition, special training will be offered in crafts and skills such as robe making, bowl coloring, which are bound with the life of the monks. Monks who wish to become teachers, potent to ordain and train young monks, can undertake the Parisupattaka training course, which covers more subject ranges, including the requirements recommended by the text. Then, for the ones who wish for advanced learning courses, the Bahushruta training courses will be conducted, plunging into deep ends of Buddhist doctrine. A monk who has successfully completed the training courses is expected to be capable in practicing correctly in order to attain his own liberation and to guide the laity in the same spiritual path. He has the skills and capacity to ordain and groom monks up to the standards expected by the Buddha, and also to propagate the Buddha's teachings in diverse multi-ethnic cultures. A program called Upasaka Janalankara will also be arranged, aiming the spiritual progress of lay devotees. It is intended to provide basic knowledge in the doctrine of Theravada, adequate to understand the practice of Vipassana meditation accurately. The International Institute of Theravada.
A group of young monks consisting of Most Venerable Verapitiya Devananda Thero, Venerable Matugama Dhammanisanti Thero, Venerable Ududigana Siddhartha Alankara Thero, who has successfully completed the Alankara examination, one of the difficult examinations faced by monks in Myanmar. Venerable Kiribadgura Tilokananda Thero, Venerable Labunorwe Dhammavihari Thero, Venerable Walave Sumedhaloka Thero, Deniyai Upasama Thero, who has mastered Patana studies in Myanmar, and Venerable Palmadulle Vijitananda Abhivansa Thero, who has successfully completed the first stage of the Abhivansa examination, one of the toughest examinations faced by monks in Myanmar, and myself successfully completed the Theravada education in Myanmar, especially in the ancient techniques of Theravada studies, and also exposed to various traditions in Thailand and elsewhere, has taken up the responsibility in establishing the International Institute of Theravada in Rajavigama, Karuwalagaswewa, Sri Lanka, at this beautiful and peaceful location.
These young venerable monks who have shouldered the responsibility of establishing the International Institute of Theravada are disciples of the late Most Venerable Maha Kammathanacharya Na Uyane Aryadhamma Mahathera, the Vice President of the Sri Ramanya Mahanikaya and the Supreme Head of the Sri Kalyani Yogashrama Samastha. Is expected to begin mid next year. Visit us on our website www.theravado.com.